Hello people, and welcome back to episode 41 of our Vanilla series Skylines Let's Play. I'm getting these out for you guys. I'm going to be pretty busy next week, so I thought, we could have maybe tie it into our 60 subscriber celebration week that's happening this week, and get a few more extra episodes of the series Let's Play out to you guys. And you probably guessed by the title of today's episode that we are going to be working on our ore industry. So right now we have this bit of land here that currently has the ore that we can mine out, and I wanted to kind of map out kind of the road network that's gonna be in this place. Now, rather than it just being constant building after building, I kind of wanted to add some features into this build, so it's kind of like, because it's really flat around here at the minute, and I wanted it to be a little bit more interesting than that. So I kind of wanted to make a focal point, if that makes sense, of obviously these aren't the right kind of blocks. A bit of a focal point of where we can kind of map our industry around. So I think we're going to plop one of these in. And then I want to kind of have, see if we can spin this guy around. Okay, so I think that looks pretty neat, just combine a couple of different rock assets there. So if we kind of focus our build around this central area, I think it'll give it a little bit more personality. And then from there we can hopefully make it look pretty sweet. Okay, so carrying on from our main little highway road that comes down, which is obviously where the most of our industrial traffic is going to be flowing out from. I think we're going to have a road come just up to the edge of the ore industry here. And then probably to like here. And then I want it to flow right alongside. So it's just kind of creating a little bit of a border. You can see this little dark patch on the ground is where our ore industry, or where the ore actually is within the ground. And then for this side of the road, I want to switch it to just the small industry road. And then from that, I'm going to switch to the dirt road. So let's have that about probably there. And then again, this guy is going to continue down this way. I'll go to about there. That seems appropriate. And then let's bring this guy up. And then I wonder if we can actually, rather than me build one, can we snap on kind of a roundabout here? Yes, we can. And then I want to upgrade this into dirt. Okay. Now I want something to pass by this road here. So I'm thinking maybe a little bridge would work quite nice here. So let's bring it out by 150. And then just like that. I'm just moving up an elevation step every time we hit 5 points. There we go. And then maybe we can have a little bit of a curve. Or would it look better just going straight across like that, maybe, I wonder? Not sure. Okay, so let's add in our ore industry. I'm pretty sure we'll just push that up to encompass the rest of the roads. And then we'll place down our ore buildings here. So we do have the ore industry main building. I think I want this to be on its own little kind of private road. Maybe just off here. Will that fit onto there? Yes, it will. Again, at the minute it's spruce or products. Suggestions down in the comments what this will be called. Guys can feel free to name it after yourselves if you like. And again, we are going to have to map this place out with water. We actually need to work on our water. We are nearly out of water supply, which hasn't happened for a very, very long time in this city. I've also recently discovered that the fresh water outlets are included with the Natural Disasters DLC, and that is the only DLC that I'm not playing with. So we can actually make lakes in this city. Oh, I'm not too sure about that. So yeah, I'm going to pick up that DLC soon, and then we can maybe add a couple of lakes into this city if you guys think that'd be something cool that we can do. How does that look? Yeah, that looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Is that super straight? I think it'll do. It's a nice little feature anyway to have a little bridge, I think. Okay, this guy wants power. Let's bring some from this temporary power line. And then we're going to add in... Do we just have... Okay, we've got 3 buildings at the moment. So we have a small ore mine. We can place these along the back of our kind of rock feature here. I think that'd be a pretty cool place for them. What else do we have? Have an ore grinding mill. Okay, so this place is going to take the ore and then turn it into, what is that? Is that slate or something, or maybe metal? I'm not sure. I think I'm going to have our ore processing buildings down here. Again, this guy's going to need a little temporary fix up with power. Okay, maybe let's draw in a little bit of detail in right now with our ore industry fence. Of course we want snapping off for this. Can we get in perfectly without demolishing anything? Yes we can. Okay, so that looks pretty cool. Maybe actually we can delete this back one and do a little bit more detail in. So we can't go any further that way. However, we can here. Let me redraw this one in. You kind of see the feeling that I'm going for here. So let's pop in a couple more rocks. Can we get some of these smaller outcrops in here, I wonder? Just so it kind of looks as though this is where they're digging the ore out of, if that makes any sense. Maybe they created a tunnel under here, so they're digging the ore out of there, and then maybe another one kind of like here. So you can imagine, they're sending these kind of real heavy ore extractors into the rock here to kind of dig it out. Maybe that can be a thing. And then of course it is all fenced off where they're excavating. And then, well, you know what? There's a natural cave right there, so I have this facing the wrong way around. Let's replace that. I can't remember which one it was now. Which one was it? It was this one, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay, so let's have this kind of like here. And then we'll have another big one at the back there. Okay, so that looks pretty neat. They're kind of going into the cave. That's kind of the idea that I'm going for. So these guys are whinging of not enough raw materials. So let's leave our place on 3 speed right now and check out the other building that we have. And these guys are sand storage. So, used for storing the ore industry raw materials. Sounds good to me. Let's see if we can place one. Or maybe a couple on this roundabout here. We say there. Oh, that bridge is just in the way. Okay, well, we'll just have one of them for right now. And then this road will need to be adjusted ever so slightly. Let's do that now while we remember. Or do we want the... do we want that road to go down there? Because I'm not even sure where that's going to go. I don't think we're going to hook it up to here. Because this place doesn't want tons of ore export trucks going through it. Because it will really lock up this road here. So it's not ideal. So I think maybe we'll just leave that road as it is. Maybe we can grab one of the smaller ones. And then just have it run down the side. As close as we can get it. About there. And then maybe we can have something. Let's have a look at our unique buildings and see if there's anything we can place. Maybe a warehouse here. That would be probably a good idea. A small warehouse. Or a warehouse yard. Okay, and this guy can store... ore products. That seems like a pretty slick place. Okay. So let's have a look at the industry info and see what policies we can have. So improve logistics will increase the storage capacity of extractors and processor buildings by 20%. Yeah, let's do that. Not bothered about worker safety. And advanced automation increases production output by 10% alongside upkeep. Upkeep at this stage in the game isn't really a major issue for us, so we can go ahead and just pop that on, no problem. Now I kind of want some fences to run along this road here. So we're going to have one up at the back, just to box in the main building, probably like that. And then again, probably up to here, and then down and along the side. Now I'm probably going to place a couple of office zone in here. And the reason why I'm doing that is like it's almost like admin. So, you know, and we can maybe have like one of the companies like on-site offices here. And maybe a little bit of kind of like HR kind of thing is what I'm thinking. Let's grab them a dirt path. I'm going to bring this through here. That kind of looks a little janky. I'm not too pleased with that. How about over the top of the side? That looks ridiculous. Have it come out on a little bridge, and then this guy can just descend like that, and then pop in a couple of trees here. Let's have a look what else we can use. Alder, large bush, maybe a couple of large bushes around the back, just so it's kind of separated away, so you know this is definitely something different. And then in and amongst this we can have a couple of trees dotted around just to kind of border it. And eventually this will need to transition into the national park because we are really close to it. So you can kind of see, like, what's this place? Financial news. This is kind of more the building I was going for. Don't know how I feel about that. Well, it's probably not going to level up, to be honest, out here. We are on 70% traffic flow at the moment. That isn't the best. Okay. And let's have a look. So for level up, it needs resources produced, which is well on the way to. And then it also needs workers as well. So I'm thinking if we kind of go with a general idea that we've got with this place. Let me go back and grab our dirt road, and our snapping is on. Can I bring one up along the side here? Yeah, I can. So maybe we can mirror this little kind of design. So we used that one last time. Maybe we can use this one this time. That kind of backs into it. Don't know if I like these cliffs. I think that one will look pretty cool. Let's get it up along the side, just like that. Yeah, that looks cool. So it's like a proper, like, sheer cliff face that has been mined away. Let's go ahead and grab that dirt road again. And how deep are these? So they are 200 deep. So we need to make sure that we leave enough room. So 200 is down to there. So that means the road needs to be here to fit more mines in. So what I was doing there, just in case you didn't follow that, by measuring the depth of these ore mines, you can drag this road up to the point there, and it's telling me that it's 200. So then by doing the same here, I can drag it, find the 200 point, and then I know that the mine should fit into this place perfectly. Yeah, as you can see there. That place, that big rock will need to be replaced. It's just ever so slightly too far forward. So we just deleted that fence. We'll need to add that back in. So this area only really needs to be used. Maybe we can paint this up to one of the pillars on the bridge. There we go. So only the ore producing buildings need to be placed within the actual ore field itself. So we've got all this room here to kind of make more ore production buildings. I'm hoping maybe if we are lucky. Can I move that over? Yeah, I can. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our dirt road again. And then I'm going to put snapping back on for this. And then let's grab our... Let's grab another mine. We can always replace these with the larger mines when it comes to it. There we go. And then again we'll do the same thing, just detailing with the fences. I really wish, like when we had park life, like if we look at the stuff here, look in the city parks or maybe even the nature reserve, you know, you've got all these kind of props here with like the benches and the tiles and whatnot. I really wish we had stuff like that in industries. Maybe like, you know, warning signs or like a little workers station where they keep the high vis coats. That would have been really cool. Especially for us unmodded players. I feel like that would have been a sweet addition, but it's not to be. Again, let's see if we can paint this guy right up to the bridge. Oh yeah, that'll do. That'll connect perfectly. And I doubt we can get on in here, can we? Oh yeah, we can just about. So let's paint this up to here. And then... yeah, I can't actually connect it up there, can I? Actually, there's no point in having that bend. I might as well just connect it straight up like that. Okay, let's have a look at that with the UI off now. Okay, yeah, I'm really liking the look of that. So, you know, you've got these big, huge kind of ore veins in the middle of this field, and humans have come along and ripped into it and created their own tunnels in multiple places to extract the ore. I think that's looking really sweet. You know, who needs mods, guys? You know, you can make some really sweet looking stuff with the vanilla. I feel as though I want some more buildings in and around here, so maybe we can create kind of a little... I don't know what the right term is. Like a business park? Not here though, because this place is... Let's have a look at the traffic flow at the moment. Everyone is moving happily for now. I don't know if I want to connect it up to this side. Maybe we can try it. Because if we do get a lot of people, or a lot of trucks rather, using this road for cutting through to get back to the highway, then we're going to have to stop it. Or I think there's a policy we can apply actually. So about up to there, and then we'll switch back to the normal road. And this guy can come in like this. So that's all connecting up now. This guy doesn't need that for right now. And this one can go. No, it's not. This one has to stay. It will eventually disappear, don't worry about that. Let's give these guys some services. They'll probably need their own fire station. We'll have this on the main road near the office buildings and possibly a police station as well. Although I think that might look a little bit out of touch if we have a police station here. That fits in quite nicely. I wonder if there is any props we can use. Do we not have any... I could have sworn that we had tiles with this. Maybe we don't. Maybe I'm just... Okay, let's nature reserve ground tiles. Just having a little scan to see if there's anything that I can maybe place. Okay, yeah, let's do something here. Let's drop a few of these little decal tiles in for as far south as we can get them. So I'm thinking this will be like a little worker break area in the shade of the trees. Don't think I want... Maybe we can have kind of a food van here. So that acts as like a little break area. I want to delete that. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. And then just to cover up that little weird spot that we've got going on here, let's pop in a couple of bushes. So this is like a little workers break area, you know, for people that are working in the main building, and then in these little kind of HR buildings down here as well. I want to see if we can maybe cover up some of this. Okay. So this area is looking pretty sweet already, I think. Need to leave it on 3 speed to get this area leveled up. How far are we off? We're really close now. We have the workers and the resources are flying towards it. Okay, so while we're doing that, let's have a look at what other buildings we've got to play with. So we do get the barracks at level 2. The medium ore mine at level 3. We get the underground mine. I wonder if we could replace these guys with underground mines. They might have a different aesthetic to them that we can play with maybe. I think we're going to add a connection at the bottom of this road as well. that'll just allow them to flow a little easier from side to side. Already this is looking pretty tasty. I do like the way these look in terms of, you know, how it looks like it's been cut out of the landscape. It would have been really cool to have some stuff like that up here. Maybe we can have a mess around with some of the terraforming. See if we push this back and make a real kind of sheer cliff face. And then maybe we can place a building in here, you know, so it looks as though it's been quarried out. Can I not delete that decal? Yeah, I can. So it looks like it's been quarried out by man. And there is level 2. Okay. Excelente. So we'll definitely do something with this little ditch that we've got going on here. Let's push this back as far as we can. And then we'll smoothen. So the bottom of it is as flat as possible. There we go. So we'll definitely do something with that. Let's have a look what we just unlocked. So we now have our ore industry worker barracks. I definitely want these guys to have their own little kind of risen spot. And here looks like a naturally flat space where we can maybe get something like that in. So let's bring it up parallel to this road here. And then come out by 5. And then straight on again. And then up here. Let's place those worker barracks. The industry area does need to be expanded. That's totally fine. So I'm going to have these mirroring one another if possible. Are they aligned? Yes, they are. Okay. So again, we'll leave a block gap in between. And that should do for right now. So these guys are complaining of no water. Let's bring it up the road. And then electricity as well. There you go. Okay, so this is like a little private road. Let's do some of the old fence detail in here again. Up to that cliff. And then I think I'm going to just go ahead and use some of those part life detailing signs. So, you know, maybe this sign can be, you know, this is worker blocks A through D. And then even these guys can have... do they come with the bushes? Yeah, they do, don't they? Okay. Maybe like a little worker rec spot, maybe. So, you know, when they all finish work and they're tired from working the land all day, they can come here, sit down with a couple of beers and have some good times in a nice little outdoor setting. A couple of chairs over here maybe. Maybe like a little wood store for them. Maybe a little outhouse as well, just further back. And then we'll give them a couple of lights as well. So just something like that, you know, it's where the workers congregate at night when they all get off. And then we're going to give them a path down here. So this guy's going to come out like this. Let me just delete this for right now. Definitely need snapping on for this. So now they have their own little private walkway up into the barracks as well. Maybe we can have to fence this in at the back too. Let's turn our snapping off. Up to about there. And then that seems like a good place as well. And then just up to the back, and then you can imagine no one is going to be walking off the edge of the cliff. And this guy can come up to there. There we go. So now they have like their own little private gated community. You walk up, you see the sign, oh, this is like workers block A3D, and then they head into their own little private garden area. I think that's really cute. Let's take a look at some of the other stuff we've just unlocked. Small mine underground. Let's have a look what this looks like. Okay, yeah, this looks even better. Maybe we can delete one of these and then place one in the middle. Yeah, we can, boy. Yes, that's what I wanted it to look like. This is probably our best looking ore area, I would say. Definitely like the way this is looking so far. We have the ore grinding mill, that's fine. Now we have a glass manufacturing plant. Okay. Maybe this can sit in here. Let's go ahead and draw in a little dirt road. I want snapping on for this. Can we plop that on there? Will that fit? Not an industry area. Of course it isn't. Let's try again. Slope too steep. Okay, let's bring the road forward ever so slightly. Let's try it about there. Yeah, okay. So this guy needs auto operate. Well, he's going to get plenty of that. Let's bring this down a little bit and then get a bit of a curve on. Now, it'd be really cool if we had some kind of like huge grind wheel. You know what you see in these like huge Russian mines? Where they have like the enormous grinding stuff. So that's sand storage, and this is ore storage. Don't really know what the difference is, to be honest. It is the same size as one of these. Let's maybe delete this one. And then replace it with one of these. Okay. I want these trees to be gone in the middle. This guy wants water. Let's have a look how this road is performing. Seems to be doing alright. There are trucks coming down here though. Where is your route? Where are you going? Yeah, see, he's heading out of town. Ah, interesting. Oh, wow, he's heading all the way to the port. Okay. Surely it's faster for him to take this road. Okay. That is interesting. How about some of the other people? Who are you? So, You're an expert at the cemetery. How can you be an expert at the cemetery? Some of the jobs in here, man. Okay, we got a police car. So he's a coordinator and he lives at the Oriental residence. So yeah, that's what we want. Commuters can take this road. Now, I'm pretty sure there is a policy that bans heavy traffic. So I think we're going to put that one on here. City planning. Where is it? I'm probably looking at it right now, aren't I? Is it services? There's a lot of stuff here that I haven't even looked at, you know. I think we'll spend one episode redoing all our industry areas. Not industry areas, like districts, I mean. Repainting all our districts so they fit into one another and have the appropriate policies, because they do really get out of hand when you're just playing constantly. Heavy traffic ban, here it is. So ban heavy traffic on an area, make sure there are optional routes available. No heavy transport vehicles allowed, does not affect highways. Yep. Okay. So that heavy traffic ban should now come into effect. Although, is this road counted as a highway? I'm pretty sure it is. Let's upgrade this. Like so. That looks so weird. So right now that should stop. What are you doing? You are heavy traffic. Stop going that way. There is a heavy traffic ban. But apparently they don't give two shits. They're just gonna drive through anyway. Alright, okay. If anybody knows what the deal is with that, then just let me know. I don't really want all those trucks heading down. There are... Most of them do seem to be coming in and out here. Hopefully they're taking this turn here. Yes, they are. Wonderful. How is this junction down here coping? Pretty perfectly. Definitely don't want traffic lights here. Let's turn those off, and then these guys have to stop. And that should, because this junction isn't mega busy right now, whereas this one is, so this one definitely gets priority. There will be no traffic lights there. And then, so, is this some of the ore trucks? No, here's a recycling centre. I kind of want to see where these trucks... Okay, here's one here. Yeah, so he's recycling as well. Let's see if we can wait for another one to come out here. They're all recycling trucks. Give me an ore truck, come on. Where are you going? Who are you? You're driving home. Okay, so he lives all the way over here and he's taking that route. I guess that is faster for him. How's this road doing here? Yeah, there's not too much to worry about right there. So right now you've got... So he's exporting ore products. That's good. It means he's heading to the highway, at least. Let's have a look what other buildings we unlocked. I'm pretty sure we had one more, didn't we? Was it under factories? I think it was. Yeah, so industrial steel plant. So this thing is a behemoth. Okay, I think we're going to build a little, a special little spot for this. Possibly here. Let's bring it through the fence, and then I'm going to add its own roundabout. Actually, I think I'm going to build one. And again, this is going to be, you know, quite a fancy and expensive, rich factory. There we go. Okay. So come out by 5. I have really enjoyed building this today. It's been a fun project. And then we'll have this guy come out here, and then right here. Can we place it on the roundabout? No. There we go. And we're at level 3. Wonderful. See if we can... I don't really like the road just ending there, but I guess we don't really have a choice. He's going to need water and power. So let's see if we can hook him up with both. Out here. Across the highway and into the back. It will eventually link up through other services. Maybe we can actually have our police station along here somewhere. And then of course we need to redraw our fencing as well. Really happy with this episode, has to be said. I've enjoyed it immensely. We've already been going for 41 minutes. I hope you guys are still here. Okay. I kind of like the way it's cut in. Again, I like the way these buildings look when especially in the ore industry, when they're like cut into the ground, because you know it's all very uneven and full of ore. I don't know if I like that there. We can have this here maybe. Yeah, that looks slightly better, I think. Okay, so he's whinging of no metals. Now I'm pretty sure the ore grinding mill is producing metals and this guy's producing glass, so maybe we need another ore grinding mill in here. Oh, seabed vessel mining, that's so cool. We can't use it. Oh, we have a medium ore mine here. Oh yeah, this is what I want. Look, it has like that big drill thing. Let's add this in. Maybe it's while snapping back on. Oh no, it can't sit here, can it? Because there's no ore. No. Okay, well that doesn't matter. We can still use it. Maybe we can have one here. Let's bring this road out. So it's kind of separate off the main road. Okay. It's not quite even, is it? Oh, I do want it to be even. Sorry. There we go. That should hopefully... No, it's just made it even more uneven. Oh well. Oh, this thing moves as well. Ah, we need this over here, I think, don't we? How many blocks is this? Oh, it would trash our mountains if we placed it here. Well, we can always build more. Yeah, let's do that. This episode can go on for a little bit longer. Why not? Okay, so it has this like big... Kind of want to use this one. Yeah, let's do that. And then a bit of a... a bit of a rock border around it. Then maybe one of these. Maybe need a little something here. Kind of want to use one of these things. Can we get this in anywhere without it looking totally ridiculous? Yeah, that looks stupid. We're not using that. How about a cliff right here next to this cave? Yeah, okay, that fits in nice. So you can imagine now he's digging this right out here, and then he's powering it all up right there. This place is looking nice. I am so happy with it. Like, really super happy. And we've still got a lot more to do as well. This is only level 3. What else do we have now? A rotary kiln plant. Glass manufacturing. No, we already have the glass one, don't we? How big is this thing? It is enormous. We can put that in here. What is this going to produce for us? So it's going to turn ore into metal. No, that cannot go there. That is not right. I do want to have another little building here though, so we're going to bring this up to about there. And then this guy is going to like circle the basin of the cutout ore. Actually, I wonder if we can... That looks ridiculously stupid. No, we'll leave it at that. That'll do. We'll place something there eventually. So these guys are whinging of not enough ore, and he's whinging of too many buyers for products. Oh, not enough buyers for products rather. This is what I want, the large ore mine. That's going to look so cool. How much ore are we producing? We're producing 34 tons of ore, which is then being produced into metal and glass. Okay. Well, I want to have some room for this building right here, rotary kiln plant. Should we have this along the main road again? How are we doing for electricity now, boys? Yeah, everything's still alright. You're still complaining of not enough metal. Actually, I don't really know what you're talking about. You have... Then again, how much metal are we actually producing? Not that much. This rotary kiln plant should fix some of that. Again, like, these guys are full of ore, so I don't know why you're complaining you have not enough raw materials. And we're still getting heavy traffic through this, so that is an absolute waste of a zone. We'll remove that. Okay, maybe still got some good space here as well for filling in some other bits and pieces. Okay, but that, guys, is 48 minutes. I should probably call it a day here. I hope you enjoyed this. I've actually really enjoyed building this, and we'll definitely do some more work on this, maybe in a little detailing episode. And we'll probably do some on the stream as well, so make sure you're following me on Mixer. Links are in the description if you want to see some more detailing being added to this. But otherwise, really, really great detailing session. I've enjoyed this one. If you have enjoyed the video, a like below is very much appreciated, and equally as much if you haven't enjoyed the video and you don't like these kind of building videos, then feel free to leave a dislike as well. Helps me gauge what you guys do and don't enjoy. But otherwise, guys, thank you very much for stopping by and watching my video, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day.